welcome back, everybody. You're watching the iDROPPA podcast. Thank you for joining us today. It's your boy, I'm iDROPPA. Welcome. We got a really fun guest for you guys today. The homie, all the way from Alton, Illinois, right?
From Granite, but I'm staying Woodrow now. But yeah.
All right, well,
Illinois.
We got Potent in the building. Everybody welcome Potent. Big round of applause.
Appreciate you guys having me out.
First one, dude. Popping your cherry, bro.
Yep.
First time at the nunnery, too, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Hard to believe, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've never made it out here.
I know. I'm sad. I'm sad I missed the shows.
Yeah, we had some times here. I would have gave you better directions if I knew you hadn't been here before, honestly. I kind of just let you pull up, dude. You found it okay, though.
It wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad. Ran through a couple front yards but to get here, a couple police chases, but it's all good. We're here now.
And the new whip.
New whip, got new wheels. How's it going, man? You got the studio? You've been in the studio at the crib?
Yeah, as much as possible.
Yeah, you're a FL user, right?
Yep.
How long you been using FL for?
Probably about coming up on 3 years, I think. Around
3
there.
years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not super long, but
That's you're producing music in whole for about 3 years now?
pretty much everything, like DJing and
Okay.
mixing, like I've just been learning
Really?
over the last 3 years.
Gotcha. I think the first time I met you was through a DJing thing.
Yeah, probably at
Probably
Tin
about
Roof.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at Tin Roof. Shout out to Exposure.
Yeah.
It was at it was like a Pioneer. It was when the 3000s had just come out. The CDJ 3000s had just come out, and Exposure like got together somebody from work that worked at Pioneer.
Yeah, Pioneer.
And he came and was like giving us the whole rundown on the 3000s. It was pretty cool. And you were up there and you were like kicking out sick tunes, playing dubstep, and everyone else there was like not playing dubstep. So I was like, this guy's chill.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Always got the dubstep and rhythm.
Hell yeah. Dude, that was actually like a super clutch experience now that I think about it. Like being able to kind of go see the CDJs and get the dude that works at Pioneer like telling us actually like all the little ins and outs and asking him questions and stuff. And
Yeah, there was like a whole demo and
mhm.
yeah, everyone got to like pretty much open deck it afterwards.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was a good
definitely
time.
super tight.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad that happened because I think before that I knew how to use CDJs because I took like one like trip to a homie's house that had CDJs, and he was kind of like showing me how the 1000s worked and stuff. And then I played a gig, like half of my music didn't work because I didn't know that you had to use record box, so I just had like everything on the USB. And I don't know if it was that or something else, but during that set, like one of the CDJs just completely cut out, just died, and I had to run across the venue and like grab the sound guy and replug it in. It was a whole thing, but
yeah, that sounds
the learning
terrible.
process can be brutal, bro. Yeah. When you're learning like at a show, it can be rough.
Yeah.
But I mean, real DJs will just hop on whatever equipment is there and figure it out, dude. Like we see the legends do, bro.
Yeah, I've played on a few controllers, and I always found it easier for like to play on CDJs than actual controllers versus
Why is that?
I don't know. It just seemed like it was easier to figure out just like one at a time versus like, even though it's condensed,
Yeah.
it I don't know. It just, the layout felt different.
I feel it's a different feel, a controller versus a CDJ. I think like the biggest thing that I noticed is like the difference between having a computer or a screen in front of you and then just like, just the screen of a CDJ. Like whenever I have a computer there, I'm always just like on the computer, like looking for the next song or like trying to find a cool effect or something. And it's like easier to get into it with the crowd when you don't have a computer. You have like just a screen in front of you.
Yeah, and CDJs make it a lot more like accessible really quick, like on the fly as well.
Right.
For going from track to track and whatnot.
Shout out to Alpha Theta. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Like, it's not Pioneer anymore, right? Nah, yeah. Shout out to Alpha Theta. RIP Pioneer, man. About to start talking shit. Nope, never mind. Anyway, Potent, you've opened for crazy acts, bro, in St. Louis, like Murda, Subfultronic, Sudden Death, Infect, many more. How were those experiences for you?
They were all really cool
You have a
experiences.
favorite one?
Um, Probably the Infect one,
Mm-hmm.
just because that was like the best overall crowd experience I've gotten. And even then, it's pretty nerve wracking because like I still hadn't really played on 3000s at all, and so I was definitely
Like
winging.
live in front of people?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
was definitely winging it up there for sure. And there was some stuff was like I didn't know how to turn off auto cue yet, so all of my tracks
Oh
were
no.
starting at halfway through into the cue points, and then the
Fuck, dude.
I couldn't get the tracks to like jump backwards, so I was having to like manually like backspin like all my tracks to the
Mm-hmm.
beginning.
That's
And
annoying.
some yeah, some and then some of them like actually worked like from the beginning, which was cool. But overall, it was a really good learning experience, and I haven't had that happen again. So
Dude,
that's
yeah, I know I was there, but that was kind of a blur of a night probably. I know it was fucking packed. A lot of people there for that Infect show. What was your time slot for that? Were you like
I
before or after?
I was the second artist opening.
Oh, okay. So you're probably like
I think it was like
10 or
yeah, I
something.
believe it
Yeah.
or
It's a good
yeah, I
time.
want to say like 9 to 10. Pretty sure.
That's a good time.
And that was like my first show, pretty much. Like first big show at all that I've got to play. Other than that, I've done a few like open decks and stuff,
Yeah.
like at the Java bar and stuff when that was going on, and then just the Tin Roof stuff originally is where
I count those, bro. Those are all shows.
yes and no. Like it wasn't like I feel like the pressure wasn't there as much. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
to really like perform and like for myself to like give the best performance that I can as an artist
Right.
as well, and like throw down a really fire set.
The high stakes.
Yeah,
Do you feel like you performed? I think you killed it. The last time I saw you, which
that
was
was the
Murda
Murda,
show. Yeah, you
Murda and
fucking
Subfultronic.
you were going in.
Thanks, yeah.
Do you like performing when the stakes are higher, or do you prefer like lower
No, I
stakes?
like the high stakes. I feel like I perform better under pressure sometimes.
Yeah,
Like really, you get that adrenaline going to really like not fuck up and
right. You can't phone it in.
yeah. So I
Like you
just
don't
always
have a
want to be like
choice.
better, like every time. Just always trying to improve in any way that I can is my main goal, really.
How do you go about like preparing for a set like that?
Usually I will scour SoundCloud for quite a while,
Yeah,
try to find some fire IDs and stuff.
we call that crate digging.
Crate digging.
The modern crate digging. Yeah.
Usually just go through that, through a lot of artists, try to find like other underground artists and stuff as
Mm-hmm.
well. Um, and then usually I'll just go into Record Box and try to find a bunch of fire doubles, and just go from there. Really, just try to put together, depending on like how long of a time slot I have.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you like make an order, or do you just go like, oh, you know, these will double, these will double, these will double, and just kind of like have them all in there ready to go? Or do you have like, do you make yourself an order and try and
um,
stick to it?
so since I haven't been like super comfortable for like performing a lot, I haven't really had like a lot of big shows under my belt yet. I usually just get an order. I usually just will plan my entire set. That way I can get everything smooth,
Yeah.
transitions, no fuck ups or hiccups or anything. But I've done that before, and that still happened like at the Infect show
Right.
where,
When you do that, like you gotta like have room for errors. Like if you make a mistake, you know, if you plan for an hour set and like you miss a song or
oh,
something, and you get to the end, you're like, oh, it's 58 minutes and I got nothing. Like
yeah, that's
you
definitely
gotta have
happened.
some wiggle room.
Yeah, that's definitely happened too, where like some tracks may not work, and I've had to improvise on the fly. And luckily, I have some other sets. Usually, I'll have a bunch of other songs still in that playlist, just as backups that I know I can sub these in at any time and it'll fill those gaps needed.
So you're talking about like digging on SoundCloud. Are you? Do you have like a go-to like label or artist? Because what I do a lot of times is I'll find an artist that I'm rocking with like recently that's making cool music, and I'll go to their likes and I'll see what are they listening to, what do they like, and then I'll find a new artist in there and I'll be like, oh, what's in their likes? And that's kind of just, and then you just jump from artist to artist, and that's how I discover like a lot of new people out there.
Yeah, there's I've been fucking with like Bourbon Gang. I'm not sure.
Yeah, dude, they were in St. Louis a while ago.
Yeah, you threw that show, right, Micah? Was that the
That yeah, they were in town for
I
yeah
thought it was like Sanzu and
yeah.
Versa and Decimate. Well,
I forget who is in Bourbon Gang, but yeah, them all them boys.
Those aren't all Bourbon Gang, but
that was the collaboration with Subflex.
Okay,
we'll throw in a picture. I got a picture with one of them.
That show was tight as fuck though, with Jocks and Versa.
I was the guy in charge of the side stage. I feel like we popped off that night. We did,
dude. That was a dope show for sure.
Like, I was going in. I was chopping rhythm. Yeah, and some of my favorite artists played from St. Louis that night.
Oh yeah.
Some outside of St. Louis, like I wish I could catch another Secrecy set. True. Come back. Shout out to Emilio. Shout out Secrecy. Pull up. Come do the podcast. Right. So you said Bourbon Gang. Who else like on SoundCloud that you find a lot of good like music from? Like Rhythm Network. Like
definitely Rhythm Network.
Yeah. They got some fire tunes over there.
There's a lot.
You play like mostly just dubstep during your sets, right?
Pretty heavy dubstep.
Pretty heavy. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which I respect that. I love that.
I'm looking to switch it up a little bit. Like
how so?
Maybe throw in a deep set every once in a while.
Okay.
I learn how to go outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah. Still keep it in the like 140, 150 family.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. You're not about to start making like techno or nothing.
No.
Nope.
The goal is definitely to make more fire rhythm, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main goal, is to get better at producing.
Well, you got some fire stuff out there, dude. Your Semtex flip. Everyone should go check that out. We'll link that.
I appreciate that.
That one's dope. You put out an EP.
I did.
What was that, Party Pack EP?
Yeah, it was Party Pack. That was probably like last year or so, I think.
Yeah, it's about a year ago, I think, on SoundCloud. I mean, you showed me some unreleased stuff, before we started recording, but you've been grinding? You got a lot of unreleased music, or you've been working on more so like sound design and stuff?
I'm working on more on sound design right now.
Sure.
Trying to hone in and get better and just clean up like my overall mix downs as well. Yeah, definitely just looking to improve.
I love it. It's always going to be that way, bro. Like, you're always going to want to keep improving, hopefully. Like, if you ever get to the point where you're like, I know everything, I'm good, like, you're not.
Yeah,
you're just an idiot.
Yeah, you're definitely stonewalling yourself there.
Yeah. And even in terms of, like, mix downs, bro, like, I feel like I've come a long way from my older stuff, like, in terms of overall mix down. And I'll just still constantly learning every single time I'm in the DAW how to like do it better or something new, like a new little trick. And now that like I don't even have a complex way of like mastering a song or anything, just because I kind of mix as I make the song.
Yeah,
I make sound as good as they can in the moment. Like keep it moving.
Yeah, that's usually what I do as well. Once I get like a fire sound, I'm like, okay, I tried to run with this idea while it's hot and like just flush it out as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean it's hard when you're making rhythm and like you're literally making like one noise just over and over and over again. You got to try and like make some artistic decisions to it.
Give it those variations and
right.
Trying to make just like crazy sounds sound good as well.
It's hard, bro. It's hard, man. And that's the other thing is like some people will fucking love certain sounds and other people can't stand them. And like who knows why that happens, but like it's beautiful that that is a thing. And I respect that. Like when someone's rocking with something that I'm like, what is this? This song is not my cup of
Yeah,
tea. But when I see other people enjoying it, I'm like, all right, it's cool because that makes me feel better about my music. I'm like, because you never know who's gonna like the shit that you're kicking out, bro.
yeah, for sure.
So
It's luckily we have so many different genres. There's always something out there for everyone. Like even if
right,
you don't like you're saying, if you don't like one thing, there's a lot of other shit out there. You just gotta dig and find your little niche, pretty much.
dude, that's what the iDROPPA project is, bro. Like, I am trying to make something for everybody. Like, because I love the dubstep, I love heavy music, but like I also love everything else too. So
I'm a bit more pickier when it comes to my stuff. That's why I do play a
mhm,
lot of like dubstep and rhythm, but
for
I
sure.
definitely appreciate other music as much as well. Um, but again, just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. I
but like,
mean, make what you want to listen to.
right.
You know, like I listen to everything, so I try to make everything. But so do you like in your off time when you're not producing? Do you listen to mainly rhythm and EDM and
I
stuff?
do.
Who are
Pretty.
some of your artists, bro? Like, who's your go-to
um,
throw on the way to work or whatever?
Honestly, there's not really anything particular. Usually, whenever I'm like crate digging, I'll just like find a bunch of fire songs and add it to my SoundCloud playlist. And usually, I just throw it on and let it just rinse through them. Or sometimes I'll just like hit like random.
So you're strictly SoundCloud is what you consume your music on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out to SoundCloud, man. We fucking love y'all. Sponsor us.
Hell yeah.
Never use another music streaming platform.
I try, but a lot of the stuff and like the artists that I'm listening to, they're not exactly on Spotify
No.
or Apple Music yet. So it's
And if they are, it's hard to find them.
yeah, it's hard to
Some of
find them,
them.
and it's hard to find all of their tunes, which a lot of them aren't on there.
Yeah.
But
SoundCloud's amazing, dude. It's so hard to even put into words how much like SoundCloud is better than than like I'm not even gonna say the names of these other platforms, but certain other streaming platforms, man, they make it real hard for underground artists. They make it real hard. But
yeah,
SoundCloud loves underground artists.
they do.
I also
We
appreciate
love
how
SoundCloud.
they're not doing any AI shenanigans.
Oh, I'm not pointing fingers, dude. I'm not pointing any
But
fingers. No, anyway, we love our people over at SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's. I mean, are there other places that you can upload music for free or
Yeah.
are
There's Audius is
Audius? I've never
another
heard of
one.
that one.
That was I think whenever SoundCloud like came out with SoundCloud Go and like they came out with all the pro subscription stuff. They I think they came out with Audius as like a
Like a
counteraction to that.
competitor.
Yeah, and that one's just free. That one's cool because you get like I've put some songs on Audius and just like way back in the day, and then I went and looked at it a couple years ago, and it like had a bunch of credits and like a bunch of like is this real money or like there's like a credit system that you can get, kind of like a repost network kind of thing, where
Yeah,
like oh you,
like the
like you'll get a
chains.
repost if you repost kind of thing. I don't know if it's like that, but yeah, that's out there. There's Mixcloud apparently, where it's
Hmm.
like SoundCloud for mixes. YouTube, you can upload shit for
Yeah,
free, dude.
YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube.
Old Dub
That's where we're
Rebellion. That's where I
at,
used to get a lot of shit from for sure, like Dub Rebellion and stuff like that. But
dude. Yes, back in the
I
day.
I enjoy YouTube.
Who were like back when you first discovered dubstep? Like, what was that like? How did that happen for you?
it was probably about like freshman year in high school or so. I was a big metal kid, scene kid, fucking Bring Me Horizon, Devil Wears Prada, like all that good shit. A friend showed me, I think it was like Skrillex, of course.
Of
Probably
course,
like
dude.
the scary monsters, nice sprites, and just like went down a rabbit hole from there. Started listening to a lot of like Brusco, and at the time, it's like some of the other like big artists who are canceled now. I'm not gonna bring them up, but you know,
It could be many different ones.
yeah,
Dude. Many
but
different ones.
just and started branching off into more like heavier stuff once we started getting more like shows around St. Louis and stuff, with like when the J Phelps and Bomber and all that stuff, really started kicking off, like Jingle the Basses.
Oh, dude.
Like,
How many of those did you go to?
I went to all of them. I think except one, maybe. I want to say maybe like.
Tell the
maybe one or
people,
two.
tell our listeners what Jingle the Bass was.
Oh,
Mike is a big supporter,
dude, it was
just for the record.
Almost all of them too.
Well, tell the audience what it's all about. Because I'm a little bit younger than you guys, so I would get the flyers to Jingle the Bass, and I would like pin it up on my little like cork board because I was too young to go, and I'd be like, one day.
GMB.
yeah, GMB at the Stadium, dude.
Which
It's
is what?
It was a crazy ass skating rink, pretty much.
Piece of crap.
Yeah,
skating rink.
piece of shit, but run down as fuck. But it was like the
Yeah.
wild west of dubstep shows in there, and it was
Were people skating?
yeah. You could
Yeah.
skate, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You could definitely skate.
Yeah.
I remember they used to have like a.
Where was the DJ? Sorry to cut you off, but like, was it in the middle of the rink?
No,
People
it was
skating
like
around
at
it, or
one
they had it on
end,
the end?
They would
Okay.
have them on a whole.
Because I've been there and I've seen it both ways, where they have the DJ in the middle and it's 360, and they're running wires across the ceiling, dropping them down.
No, always at the Jingle of Basses, always at the front end. Like you would come in this way,
Yeah.
and then once you went to the skating rink, it was always like artist here, and then just
Right.
and then you still had like the entire outside of the rink too, and then they had like a little like
The outside area.
yeah, there was like a little like locker room almost that they would have like other shows in off on the side as well. But dude, those things would get packed to the to the brim.
I've heard
Like,
stories,
to the
man.
brim.
I've heard the stories.
Like
I
that was
visit.
yeah, that was some crazy shit for sure back in the day. Those were fire shows too. Like one of actually the last two both got shut down. The
Who was like? Do you remember some of the artists from those last two?
I don't know if we can talk about it.
yeah, it was one.
Oh, I mean, the one that I had the flyer from, it was like Must Die, Keizo, like J Phelps.
No, that was the
Bossman.
very last one. That one was like it was supposed to be Cookie Monster back to back, Dr. P back to back. Who was it?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, phone case. And then Kaizo, J Phelps, I want to say Caspa for sure.
Yeah,
was
Caspa
there.
was on there too, dude.
Cyber optics.
Yeah, Cyber Optics. He always played most of the Jingle Basses. He always was super fire. He's still fire.
Shout out Cyber Optics.
Shout out. But that one got shut down before it even started. Pretty much, it was like we were like halfway through.
That's when they took it out of the stadium.
Yeah, that was like it was like in some like soccer arena thing in like a
What?
fucking subdivision in
Like a Veta,
It's
like a
YMCA.
indoor.
yeah, like a YMCA almost, but like
Oh, word. That's crazy.
it's probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock, maybe, if that. I don't even know if we made it that late, but people were still like lining up to come
Yikes.
inside, and the SWAT team just like came out from behind the stage and just started like get the fuck
The
out.
SWAT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck,
riot
dude.
shields and everything, dude. Like they were like
Oh my
marching, like
God.
get the fuck out. And then like they had like all the people coming from out of town were like still in line. They were just like not letting anybody in. Like it was pretty fucking crazy.
It sounds like a nightmare. Like if you were peaking, it's like,
Dude,
oh
yeah,
my
that was
God, here comes the SWAT, dude.
But
Fuck.
yeah, then the one before that,
It's like, sorry, but it's like whenever you're like on drugs, it's like you always think the cops are like watching you, and then
That-
the fucking SWAT team busts in when you're at a show. That's crazy. I'd be traumatized.
yeah, I was outside with a homie.
I thought it was
part-
cool.
Yeah. I was like outside and people were like, the cops are here. And we were like, what? No. And then like everyone just started fucking running, dude. So we were like, what? So like my girlfriend and all my friends were inside. So I'm dipping inside. And then like that's when the fucking SWAT team's coming out like from the stage and like pushing everyone out pretty much. Like it was
that
fucking crazy.
the soccer stadium one?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one, the one before that, it got shut down, but it was like there was only like an hour left, maybe.
Did they do one in like KC too, or am I tripping about that?
I'm not sure on that one. If they did, I didn't go to that one,
Yeah,
but I mainly went to all the ones in the stadium and then the one in the soccer thing that got shut down early, pretty much. And that
Good
was.
times.
What was you remember your first show?
It was Rusco at the pageant. I was 16.
Well, you remember the openers?
Fuck no, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't.
I think I've seen him at the pageant. He's been all around St. Louis, man.
That was like before I could get into like 2720 and like all the other cool spots like Old Rock House and shit like that. So like
Right.
when Rusco was like, I think they threw a few shows at the pageant that were all ages, and that was like what really like got me into
Yeah,
like
that's
my
what
first few shows.
same here, dude.
Did you
Like-
ever used to hit Utopia back in the day?
Oh hell yeah! Turnout Tuesdays, those were lit as fuck, dude. That was another dope spot. That was definitely.
Tell us about it. Crazy stories, crazy memories. This is before my time, so I don't have much to contribute here.
I think it's been a long time since I've been there. And I was definitely fucked up a lot back then, so a lot of it is kind of a blur. But there was
energy, a
yeah,
lot of dancing.
yeah, like they would have like they had I think they call it like the dub cage.
Yep.
Down in the basement.
Well, they have I
No.
think it's upstairs.
Oh, no, yeah.
Because like there is like an actual like cage around it, and they had like a
They had
bunch
like
of,
vinyl in there.
and then you went in the basement, and that's when they had like all the fucking dubstep and shit, and it was just like a little concrete room that everyone packed into, and
Yeah.
it was dope as fuck. I remember.
Also, that weird room that had like all the couches and the ping pong tables.
Oh yeah, they had some like games and shit. So like,
Yeah.
is that where like the vendors would set up too? Like,
Probably, yeah. That's where they do it now.
yeah, it's been a long time since I've been there, but fuck,
I mean, I don't think it's open anymore, but
is it not?
I don't think the
Rent
bar is.
studio time.
Oh,
I know some. I have some friends in a metal band, and they record content.
that's pretty dope though. At least you can still do some shit in there.
Yeah. You got like, what's your favorite venue in St. Louis?
It used to be 2720. Like that
Back
was
in the Dizzy?
yeah, that was like the go-to.
We
Upstairs
probably went
was-
to so many of the same shows and like didn't even know it.
We did.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It was
There
what was
used to
it?
be this place called the Coke and Art Factory.
I heard about that, but that was before my time as well.
That was my first rave. And don't ask me who played it. I don't
The Cokehead Art Factory.
know. The Coken.
All I'm hearing is the Cokehead Art Factory.
It's Koken.
I think it was yeah.
Was it Excision that you saw there?
Dude, it was my first rave.
Oh, you don't remember? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
not
never-
Excision.
I never got to go there. But I heard about it. I heard it was a really dope spot. That was like upstairs lounge. I only got to go there like a handful of times maybe, but that was a pretty neat little spot as well.
Dude, 2720 back in the day when they had the arcade upstairs
Oh, dude.
and the pool table upstairs was peak.
Yeah.
It was peak. Yeah.
Peak. You guys, some of you know, some of you don't know, but
Yeah, it was lit. Yeah, they had like what? Fucking 30 arcade games up there, like 3 pool tables.
and then like the windows like right there.
Yeah,
where you could just
overlooking the
see
street. That was
Everybody in the
lit.
street, like
Yeah.
all the coke heads, coke and art heads.
I'm starting to feel old.
You are old.
I miss the when they had like actual. I'm a big like fucking nerd, but the Star Wars diorama. I don't know if you ever remember when they had that like the entire
Yeah.
setup above
Dude,
the
yeah.
bar and like.
I remember that now that you say it. That's crazy.
It was lit as fuck. Like it was like I think the Battle of Hoth or some shit. And it was just like entire diorama.
They had the AT-AT thing.
Yep. That shit was lit.
So random.
I know, but dude, it's
perfect.
And then they did a big ass mural of Yoda on the side of the wall right there for a while, which that was cool too. And they actually did like art shows and stuff like up in the top, and you could go up in there and check out people's art and shit too. That was pretty dope.
One time I got hustled rather. Was like the fake ID times, fake ID era. I was trying to get in, and I didn't have a ticket. They were sold out, so I had not an ID and no ticket. And this gentleman on the way to the venue from where we parked was selling tickets. He was selling wristbands to the thing. And I'm like, well, this is perfect because he's selling them for $5 less than they're charging up at the door. Perfect. So I didn't get in. It was a completely different color wristband than what they had at the door. I walked up like, oh, wristband. He's like, what is that? Ripped it off my wrist. Walked away. I think that might have been I think that was Jaws. I think that was a Jaws show at 2720 back in the day. Because it was sold out. I didn't get in. I tried.
Dude, there was
a school night.
There was a show. It was I think it was Trollface. I want to say Trampa, and I want to say like Schism or Eptic. One of those two
at 2720.
And it was sold out, and I had to work. And I just was like, fuck, I'm gonna try to go anyway. And so like I was working at a pizza place, and I just like took a pizza with me, and the line, when I got there, the line was all the way down the fucking block, dude.
Yeah.
And I was just like handing out free pizza, and luckily the homie fucking Tyler, he was just like, yo dude, what's up? I was like, you want a piece of pizza? I was like, yeah. He's like, hey, we got an extra ticket, you want it? And I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, hell yeah. So I was just like, here you go. You guys get a pizza. I got a ticket. Like,
it's a worthwhile trade right there.
And then literally like right after we got in, the dude was like, no more. Like sold out. We're done. Like we're not letting people in. Like when people come out, like we'll start letting people in. But
those were the days, man.
Yeah. Dude, that definitely was the spot for sure.
The first time I successfully entered that place, let's say I was of age, but like we were waiting, like I was there right as they were opening the doors, and I was like, there wasn't a big line because I forget what show it was, but I was like first or second in line, and then there was this guy that was kind of standing like next to the line, just full black, long black hair, you couldn't see his face, just black aura, like just this like creepy looking character is standing there, and I'm like waiting for some people to show up, and the line starts moving, people start going inside. The bouncer just keeps looking at this guy, and he's like, you got a ticket, bro? Like, are you here for the show? And the guy just like didn't answer, just was standing there, just like almost like nodding off. And more people are going inside, and finally the bouncer's just like, dude, just go inside. Like, it's like weird that you're hanging out outside, so just go inside. So he went inside.
You just let the dude in for free.
He let the dude in for free.
Well,
and then
just gotta stay outside longer. I'll let you in for free.
It was a hack.
More weirdness in there than out there. So
definitely.
All right, security guard's like, just go inside, bro. I'm tired of dealing with your ass. Like, you're just creating extra work for me because I have to watch. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing over here. Like, just go inside. Let security inside deal with you.
Yeah. So, yeah, if any of you guys are ever short on cash, just try, like, nodding off in front of the bouncer, dude. He might let you in. Oh, no.
All right. I'm going to pause that. Re-record.
All right. So, let's see. What's your dream, like, show lineup? If you're going to build a lineup right now, infinite money glitch, money's not an issue. Who are you bringing, and where are you bringing them? Because I fuck with your music taste, bro. Like, I want to know. I want to build this lineup.
Let's see.
We got Infect at the top, obviously.
I've been fucking with
what I-
Spell Thief. He's got some pretty fire
Ooh.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. There's a lot.
Just keep it to like 4, 5, or 6. Let's do 5.
It's hard.
But you're on the lineup too, bro. Don't forget. Like, you're gonna be the last closer. So who do you want all your openers to be?
4. I don't know. Have you heard of
Yeah.
4?
Oh no,
Like,
for the 7.
no. It's PHR. He's got some pretty.
Oh,
tunes.
okay, that one.
Probably him, like Spell Thief, maybe Hurtbox.
Spell Thief, Hurtbox,
some Shivers, probably.
Shivers, love it.
Probably.
That's
start
a
there.
solid lineup, dude.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a big rhythm head, dude. Like, rhythm or die for me, pretty much. But I do fuck with all EDM to an extent.
Yeah, rhythm or die though.
Yeah,
rhythm or
rhythm
get the
or
fuck
die.
out. I've definitely opened up a lot more to the different styles, the deeper genres of like dubstep and stuff. But anytime, yeah, the rhythm just makes me go feral.
I definitely like the chiller side, like the deeper side. I just like the energy more from like the heavier shows. Like, I just like that rowdy, just like everyone's fucking amped. Like,
Yeah, the crowd's moving.
Yeah, not that people aren't in the other crowds as well. Just
Not as much. They're bobbing.
because like I still definitely fuck with the other shit as well. That's why I feel like I started off listening to more deeper dub and shit like that originally, and then I feel like I kind of just progressed more back into the heavier genres.
We saw on our research that you met the Whittler back in the day. Did you see him play a couple times?
Yeah. He
used to come to St. Louis a lot, right?
Yeah.
We're seeing him tonight too.
Yeah, it is gonna be pretty lit. That's gonna be fire with Turnian and Caspo as well. But no, there was one show at Old Rock House. He like, I was just like recording or something, but he like came around and grabbed my phone and took a selfie.
Oh, that's
with,
so
like,
sick.
the entire crowd, and that was pretty dope. But Old Rock House was always lit too. It's like a pretty small, intimate venue, and you could always have a pretty good chance of meeting the artist afterwards if you stuck around, which back then I definitely was. When I was like 18, 19, I'd stay all fucking night and go fuck. But now, shit, my ass is fighting to stay awake.
Dude, right?
Like,
it's
after
hard.
Fucking 1 o'clock.
Especially if you play.
You gonna go check out this new venue?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. I will be there. Yep,
Yes,
I'm excited
everybody
for that.
should be there.
I did. Thanks for the
September
free ticks as
26th.
well. Shout out to Shades Town for the free ticks.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely going to be a fucking dope show.
It's going to be fun, dude.
You opening with who else?
Yeah, me and Triggered, Utonium, Jimmer.
Yeah.
So you're going to love it. You're going to fucking love it, dude.
I believe they're gonna be rocking direct support.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Congrats on that. That's awesome.
Thank you, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
I seen Getter quite a few times at 2720 back in the day. Those were some fire shows.
Those were some crazy shows. You remember the time that he brought OK with him? And like it was literally so like hot in the club that the mixer was like shutting down.
I think I do remember.
It was like humid and they had to like bring out a separate mixer and then that one shut down.
That happened at, I think, one of the Jingle the Basses. I think it was Must Die or something during his set. I think it was like cutting out because it was so hot in there.
That's fucking crazy.
My memories of those shows are a little blurred.
Dude.
Might as well. Those.
I remember being outside in the back a lot. There's like this empty hot tub and like piece of shit. But
I feel like I remember going out back, but I don't feel like I remember the hot tub being out there. But I was also pretty fucked up too, probably.
Hot tub time machine.
There's always just people smoking blunts in there. So
Dude, that was like the first time I ever seen people walking around with bongs at a show. Like,
I saw people walking around with all types of shit.
dude, there was one show that we went to, and they had a nitrous tank, and they had this like a plastic fucking table with like a fucking pit bull, bro. And dude, they were just selling balloons all night, and I was just like, bro, like I was getting annoyed because all you heard was just yeah, dude, all night. That's all you heard, and I was like, bro, like
There's no way around it though.
no, like this is how much of a Wild West it was up in that bitch though. Like, dude,
God damn.
yeah, crazy times up in there for sure.
So those were back in the good old days. We're a little bit older now. We got bedtimes now and shit.
We do.
We got to get back and lock in to the studio. Can't be wasting time going and having fun, man. No fun.
All work, no fun.
Gotta lock in, dude. For real. That's like the sacrifice that you got to make if you want to get good. I wish I could lock in, bro. Kobe Bryant mentality, bro. I'm not the Mamba.
I definitely need to lock in more. I've been trying though, for sure.
How do you get inspiration when you're not feeling inspired or creative? How do you get the juices flowing? I will literally watch Kobe videos and psych myself up.
Usually I just like try to chill out and smoke a bunch of weed and watch some good shows and just try to think of like good ideas, or like I was like a lot of times I always just like be watching shows or something. I'm like, oh, that make a good pre-drop vocal right there. Like just funny shit like that I take like from like a lot of shows and shit that I really like.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite shows you like to unwind to?
I'm a big South Park fan.
Yes.
King of the Hill, some Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, you're so.
I'm definitely a stoner.
You're
yeah.
definitely a stoner.
Definitely
Dude.
a stoner.
Well,
I
weed
do
is a
admit
big
it.
part of kind of your brand and your aesthetic. Do you still work at a dispensary, or you
Not
did for a while?
at the moment. I'm working back at a restaurant that I've worked at before that.
Okay.
Which they're all really dope people. You know.
Oh, yeah, you want to shout them out?
Shout out Taqueria Z. If you're ever in Edwardsville, come check them out. Hook you up with some fire tacos.
Hell yes, let's go.
Um,
We're going after this.
dude, we could.
Let's go.
But no, I was managing a dispensary for about 2 years. About a year and a half to 2 years. They were kind of on a lot of corporate bullshit, so I ended up quitting there. But I eventually plan on getting back in the weed industry. My girlfriend, she's manager at a dispensary right now, though. So
I hear it's cutthroat, the weed industry, the cannabis industry.
It's rough out there, man. Like, it's
Why is it so rough out there for a stoner, bro? Like,
bro, they
You
work
all
you to death. Like, it's
Consumerism.
yeah, pretty much. Like,
yeah, but if you can just smoke weed all day, like,
yeah, but you can't most of the time. You're not even allowed
but
to.
why not? Like, let the people smoke weed all day.
Like, you can, but like you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, you gotta be able to do your job.
yeah.
Do your job.
I mean,
Just be super
When
stoned.
I was managing, we could definitely like smoke. We weren't supposed to, but I wasn't about to tell my fucking coworkers like, if you go on your hour break and leave the property, I don't know what you did. You know, that's
on you.
Yeah,
No, they
and
need-
you can't smell like weed. We already all smell like weed in the dispensary. You know, so
You can't smell like weed in a dispensary.
no, like you can. I'm just saying, like it already smells like weed when you walk in there.
Right.
So it's like just gonna smell like more weed. It's not
Dude,
gonna be like
I've seen people that work at dispensaries don't even smoke weed.
really.
Yeah, and they'll try to be giving recommendations like a true smart person.
No, you can't trust them.
Yeah, people definitely don't like that shit because they know like if you don't smoke weed or not, they're like you don't smoke weed.
No,
But-
I
No.
wouldn't trust that. That'd be like buying steak from a vegetarian.
Yeah, right.
Like, what do you know?
Yeah, it's definitely there's a lot of good shit about weed. I think it's more than just getting high. Like I'd love to get high, don't get me wrong. But there's definitely a lot of more like medicinal properties too that I
Yeah.
didn't even know about really until I started working at a dispensary and having
Mhm.
to learn a lot more to sell these products like topicals and uh, creams and ointments and shit like that, and different kinds of edibles and stuff like that to really deep dive and help you with pain, and help a lot of people get off of like painkillers and shit like that, which is cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people don't like, is having to go like to the doctor or getting a major surgery, and then you get prescribed these like painkillers and shit, and then I can help people not have to take those, and just eat a couple gummies, or some chocolate bars, or you can take some lotion, rub it on. Yeah. And if you want to smoke, you can smoke too. Like
RSO is crazy stuff.
Yeah, RSO is definitely some good shit. It's crazy what that shit can do.
Oh, yeah.
Make the blind man see.
Pretty much.
The RSO.
Shout out to Rick Simpson.
Shout out to Rick Simpson. Shout out to Andy Savage.
Let's not talk about that.
That's Micah's techno alias.
What is it?
Andy Savage. Andy Savage. Yeah, he forgot the word for Randy Savage one time.
I don't want to talk about that situation.
He was doing a Macho Man impression, saying Andy Savage off of just completely empty tank of whippets.
No, there's some in there.
Not after you finished it. Not after you were done with it.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Oh my god. We gotta cut, edit, beep, beep. Cut in, punch back in. Dude, so you want to talk about like your production technique a little bit? Like, how do you sit down and start a song?
Usually, so I have like I usually just take one of my last tracks that I've made, because I feel like a lot of times if I feel like that track is an upgrade in some way of production, I have a lot of those like tweaks and tools and stuff, so I'll just like go in from that track, and I already have like a good bass built out, so then I can just go ahead and start fucking with my basses. Once I get like a good bass and rhythm and groove down, then I'll go in and try and change up the drums, and then basically just like rework the song. I'll go back into the intro, change up a lot of the intro stuff.
So in Ableton you can like save stuff to your user library, and then like open a different project, and then like essentially pull stuff from another project into any other project.
It's pretty crazy.
I didn't know if there was a similar thing in FL.
I don't think so. If there is, I don't know about it. Or
it's very clutch.
Yeah, it sounds.
Love that about it.
Yeah, that sounds lit, because that's a lot of my problems. Is like there's stuff from other projects that I've started that I want to take or use, but like all my other shit's on this project, and it's just like stuck. And I'm like, dude, like basically you just have to rework it all and tweak all your effects again and your post processing.
Yeah. I like that idea. Like, just stay in the same project file and just make a shit ton of songs in one project file.
Well, what I'll do is I'll just save that as a different project, so that way I still have my old project. Like I still have like that song, so like I can go back if I need to and tweak something on that project file, versus if I just save over the entire project file. Right. So I do try to keep a lot of those project files just in case.
I got you. That's what's up.
Because you never know. I've lost a lot of computer shit. So,
dude, yeah, I have so many just lost. Like, I just have the MP3 or the WAV, and the project file is just gone in the wind forever, down the drain.
Yeah, that definitely sucks. That's kind of how it is with my laptop. Like, because I was saying earlier, like I have a laptop with FL, like one of my torrented FL, and when I first started producing and stuff.
Try before you buy.
And it's just so hard to use on that laptop, because every time I open it, the screen's just cracked. So
that's why I said you gotta leave it open, bro, like a desktop.
But I got the desktop, so
he said I got the desktop too.
Because that's why I just upgraded probably like 2 years ago. I got like a pretty badass like gaming desktop.
Yeah. What you got some like plugins or anything, like external stuff that you use or that you are crazy about?
Not too much that I know of.
Still you use a lot of just the internal Fruity Loop stuff?
Yeah, pretty much just a lot of stock plugins.
You got a favorite?
I like Effector. It's got
Okay.
pretty good. Always it can add a lot to a sound with just a little bit.
Okay.
And like one effector. I usually use a few,
Mm-hmm.
but
Is it like a what is it?
it's just
do?
like another FX rack, pretty much.
Okay.
But it's just got like phasers and the flanger, like delay, distortion.
Good at
just-
making rhythm
yeah, pretty
stuff.
much.
Do you have like the Maelstrom or Reason or anything?
I do have Maelstrom. I'm not the greatest at using that
bad,
still.
dude. That's what I would be pouring all my time into, is just learning how to use that shit. 'Cause we were talking about Serum 2 a little bit earlier, and you're learning that.
Yeah, I like Serum 2. I am a lot more familiar with Serum
Mhm.
and using that for sounds than I am Maelstrom. It looks a lot crazy.
Yeah. Maelstrom, the UI
Um,
is not very pretty.
But I just use I just pay like $20 a month for the Pro Tools like rack you can get, and it just like has Maelstrom in there. I've got some like pretty good like sample packs and stuff too that like you can get some pretty cool sounds out of that I've seen before.
Yeah, that's on my list, bro. That's on my Christmas list.
Hell yeah, dude! If I can get that shit.
Then it's a game over. All I'm making is rhythm after that.
Hell yeah. I
Be
need
too
some
hard.
iDROPPA rhythm.
I mean, I got you. We have some, dude.
I
we
know.
have a collab we're sitting on. We're putting the final touches on. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time in the making.
It really has, dude. Like that's the way that I work, though. I think I warn everyone that I start a collab with. I'm like, this is gonna take over a year at least before this comes out. And I think it's been over a year. This one keeps shutting off. It's been at least a year since we started this.
Probably
And
right around there.
It's just like I start other projects, I forget about it.
I do.
I get ear fatigue and I get bored, so I move on.
I feel you.
And it's just it's the process. Now I'm excited about it again. I refound it. I'm like, damn, this is heavy as hell. I've been making like not super heavy dubstep,
Yeah.
and this one is like a very heavy dubstep song. So I'm excited about it again.
Oh yeah.
But then
it's gonna be fire. I think the people will like it.
Yeah, dude. Stay tuned for that one. We gotta figure out some cover art for that. We gotta do some things.
Oh yeah.
We gotta do some planning. But do you have any other than our collab? Do you have any music that you're sitting on that you're getting ready to put out, or are you just kind of rebuilding right now?
I'm just kind of rebuilding right now. Still just
That little whip you showed me before. That's done. You put that out.
I've been thinking about dropping that one for sure.
Yeah.
But also I have to keep. I don't know. I'm just weird about putting music out sometimes.
I saw you started like a mix series.
Yeah.
Was that from like a live show or
just something I recorded on the Opus? Like I'm just
nice?
gonna put out like some mixes every once in a while. Try to
That's a good idea.
just that way people also like can get an idea of what like a potent set would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That way it's
that's a good idea.
more out there. I need to go back actually and re-record my sets from the other shows because I still have them all on record box. I just need to like play them again.
Oh
much.
yeah, you can
I
go
have
like
to play
find
through
your
'em.
history.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, it's so tedious, dude. I'm about to buy a field recorder and just go plug it into the CDJs now. Or not CDJs, but the mixer.
I think
And
there's
just
like an
record
app
that.
you can get where you can plug in your phone to the CDJs and it'll record to your phone. I have to
That would be sick. You gotta let me know if you figure that out.
I want to say it's through. I don't know.
I think
if
he
it's
knows what it
Rekordbox.
is.
But
Oh
that's all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
But yeah, I definitely. Fuck, I cannot remember what
That
it's
would be
called.
clutch, dude. And then you just have the mix on your phone. You don't even have to like put it on SoundCloud or anything.
I think it's through Pioneer or Alpha Theta. but
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's
there's
through
the Record
them.
Box app,
Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah.
which we need to talk about that. No, actually, we don't because it's not good. It's not great. I don't know. I don't use it. I don't update my Record Box.
I don't update it either.
I'm
I'm
very
scared to update it.
yeah. I've been burned before, so
I feel like
Can't.
updating anything is risky these days.
yeah. You said you don't update your Fruity Loops.
No, last time I did, it kind of fucked with some of my project files and stuff, so I wasn't.
I think that's good, man. I think you should just learn the tools you have and get as good with them as you can before you update and get new stuff. Unless, the update is going to like fix bugs and stuff,
Right,
obviously.
yeah.
But like, I'm in Ableton 10. And if you know anything, you know that they're on Ableton 12 right now, which means that I have not updated 2 times because Ableton 10 has everything that I need. There's cool new like toys and like cool
Little
granulators and stuff
in there.
that I would mess around with, but it's not going to like, change the fucking game for me.
Right.
So, and I'm cheap. That's the other thing.
Do you have to pay for the new updates?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's like not as much as a whole Ableton like license, but it's like $200 if I wanted to do it. But like I said, it's like it's not even the money of it. It's I don't want to get overwhelmed.
Though, like I mean, I'm pretty sure like FL gives you free.
FL does give you
free updates.
Ableton,
which I feel like once you buy a product, I feel like you should get free updates with it. Like, but I don't know. Serum was clutch for giving out Serum 2 for free. Though.
Yeah, Serum 2 is completely free.
Serum 1, that was pretty lit.
Oh, was that the deal? You had to have Serum 1 and you get Serum 2 for free?
I think so. That's how I got it for free because I had just paid for Serum through Splice like over time the last 2 years when I first bought like FL and got all my shit going. I'm gonna pay for some of the shit and torrent what I have to.
Dude, I torrented Serum a long time ago, and I learned all my sound design on YouTube from tutorials, and it would be like, yo, remake this, I'm gonna show you how to make this sound. And I would like follow step by step Serum and like recreate the sound. But then in the video description it'd be like, if you want to download the preset, here you go. But because I torrented Serum, I couldn't download the presets, and I couldn't like save presets or anything.
Right.
So every time I opened Serum, I had to like make something new and like sound design, unless I wanted a fucking saw wave.
That's how my FL torrent was. Like anytime you opened or made a project or anything, it just wouldn't save. Like it just,
dude,
your shit was just gone.
It's a good way to practice, man. It sucks, but it is a great way to practice.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the gym, just building that muscle.
Reps,
yeah. I'm kind of glad that I did that because now, like, if someone would have just given me Serum 2 out of nowhere, like Micah, if you open Serum 2, like I would be so confused if I were you. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. What is what? It'd be overwhelming, and I would probably hit the X button and close it and just go look for loops on Splice because I don't feel like sound designing a fucking sound.
Serum 1 and 2 with me.
Yeah.
He said Serum 1 and 2. Well, that's either way, it's overwhelming. So learn the basics of it and then go figure it out. Like Serum 2 just came out with all these new effects.
Yeah, that's crazy, but it's definitely a whole different ball game looking at Serum 1 and looking at Serum 2.
Dude, yeah. And I'm trying not to let it overwhelm me every time I'm trying to work on music, but that's what I mean by like give yourself those 30 or 20 minute like windows where that all you do is you're just like working on one thing in Serum sound design wise, and then you're done. You can be done with it.
Yeah, just you're still getting a little bit of practice and shit. That's what I've been doing this like last week is like I said, I had Brandon come over and help me out a little bit with some sound design. Shout out homie Necrotic Noise.
Shout out Necrotic Noise.
He also made my logo.
Again. I think we've shouted him out on almost every episode of this podcast. Yeah.
But
big ups.
Yeah, he showed me some shit, and that helped me. So I've been like fucking with that every day the last couple days, and trying to go through and just get some sick rhythm sounds, sick rhythm basses.
Do you do like in Ableton they call them mud pies? Which is essentially you're just like you hit record on like a resample track and you're just like live sound designing, making basses and stuff. You create a really long audio track and it's just a bunch of different noises.
So that's what he just showed me how to do. Like I actually didn't even know how to do that, and that was one of the things he did show me how to do.
Mud pie, baby. I should do that more Because then you just save those sounds to your user library, and you've got like sample.
Well, I've been throwing more so of like taking like the clips and throwing that into like the serum, and then using that sound wave in the oscillator.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't done that in a long time.
Like you can like any sample that you have, you can take it and just throw it into any
oscillator. Yeah, I used to do that, and then I was like, you had to slide it into the right like EXP window or whatever, and then you could. That's how you could take like a picture or something and like make it into a wavetable, kind of. Pretty sick. But yeah, this plugin that the homie shout out Massive Tracks showed me last week or so. EXP filter table is the same thing. It's like you can take an image and like it'll make a filter table in the shape of that image. You can do crazy fucking shit with it.
Oh yeah, that sounds lit.
It's fun. Yeah, you can make some fun rhythm with it. We'll have to do that.
Yeah, definitely have to pick that up. What is it called again?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. It's a figment. No, EXP filter table.
Oh yeah,
good stuff. Shout out to those people. So, do you have Vital or anything? Have you used that? Checked it out. That's another good one. That one's completely free.
Is it?
It's a free serum. Yeah. If I was back in the day and I didn't have a lot of money and I was starting producing now, I would just completely go into Vital.
Was it isn't Vital and Massive like some of the OG ones?
Vital's pretty new, but Massive is an OG one.
I've always wanted to pick that one up and check that out too, but I haven't gotten any like experience with that one either. But I know a lot of people make some fire shit in there.
At this point, you don't need it. But it's like it's cool. You don't need it. It's fun. They got good like square wave shit in there. Like they had the first Massive had a like square saw wave table that like Serum didn't have for the longest time. So like you couldn't. Yeah, they had nuts filters on that thing. But again, the UI, the user interface was terrible, horrible.
It's kind of how the Maelstrom is a little.
Yeah, the Maelstrom just looks like GarageBand amps. Like if you're ever in GarageBand, it's just like they took a picture of like the real life amp and just like digitized it. It's rough looking. So would you say Serum is your favorite synth?
Probably, yeah. I feel like it's the most user friendly, or at least.
What's your favorite like melody kind of building synth in FL? Like Harmer, not Nexus. What's the other one? Melodyne or whatever.
I think Nexus is what I use a lot. Or I've been discovering some cool shit through the Serum ones. I haven't really looked through a whole lot of those before. I was mainly using like Nexus, and then
I wish I had Nexus.
Well, what's the other one?
Not Harmer. Citrus.
I think it might be Citrus or Flex, maybe, or something. I don't know, dude. I'm high as shit right now. I can't even remember, dude.
You're all good.
Like,
Serum guy.
Have to pick that up, though.
Serum for life, y'all. Serum boy is out here.
No, you said you've used it for a long ass time, for sure.
Yeah.
What you make all your stuff into Serum, right?
Yeah, well, now that Serum 2 is out, I've been like spending more time trying to learn that. So yeah, right now it's mainly Serum 2 time. A little bit of Vital still here and there. Just cuz there's some fun like rhythm stuff on Vital that you can do that you can't really do as easily in Serum. But yeah, dude. Serum all day, baby. Used it for years. Like I said, I ripped it, tried it for a long time, learned how to make basic sounds, but still now every time I open it, like 10 years down the line, I still am learning like a new thing every day. Like the whole like you can drag a one shot out.
Oh yeah.
That whole little trick, like the hidden button thing. Like you know what I'm talking about? Button. That's how you like drag the sound into audio out. I'll show you. It's like I'll put you all on right now, but if you open Serum, You make a cool sound, make it like, one shot. Top left corner, like the little tiny symbol that's a little squiggly line up there. If you like click that and like drag it out into your project, it'll drag like the audio from whatever you just like played. Just boom, directly in.
It's pretty lit.
So if you didn't know, now you know. There you go.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, dude, I learned that super recently, and that's like, everyone should probably know that. It's a whole button. It's like, so yeah, learn your DAW, learn your synths. Don't be a preset junkie. If you're gonna use presets, change it a little bit. Add some sauce.
Sure.
Put an OTT or something on it. Just change it a little bit. That's my advice. You don't have to go crazy. I mean, dude, Fred again is out here like getting hundreds of millions of streams off of splice samples.
Damn.
So like the norm is like the norm doesn't care, bro. Just make good music at the end of the day. That's what the people want to hear.
Oh yeah.
Well, do you got any shows on the books?
Not at the moment, no.
After that murder show, you're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, just been kicking it at the moment. Just trying to
Respect.
up the production game and hopefully crank out a bunch of more tunes coming out. Trying to get some more collabs in with whoever.
You got anybody in particular?
Any dream collabs?
Not any honestly
Any dream collabs? No, I'm not saying like me, but because we already have one. I'm thinking I could hear you specifically with some people. Trying to see if you could guess maybe what I'm thinking.
Maybe. I mean, there's definitely a lot of people like my homie Jay Phelps. Shout out him. Like I would definitely like to have fun with him sometimes. He's definitely been a huge inspiration and help to me for a lot of. He definitely like taught me like the basics of mixing and just production in general.
Yeah, you guys have like hung out. You guys are homies, right? Like,
Yeah, he's
taught you things. That's cool.
Yeah, he's definitely a super cool dude. He's always been pretty chill. I was, started off as a fan, just like back in the day at the Skadium, Old Rock House shows and stuff. Like just him and Bomber, fucking those were definitely two big inspos.
Same.
They're definitely like St. Louis OGs to me. I feel like they definitely helped create dubstep and rhythm what it is for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. In the St. Louis scene. Dude.
Yeah, definitely in St. Louis.
Wouldn't be the same without them boys.
Yeah, there was definitely. I feel like St. Louis as a whole, we definitely have a lot of really like talented artists, and
we do
definitely got a pretty good selectors.
Great. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a ton of DJs, but we got a couple good producers in there.
Yeah,
people got to just keep grinding, keep with it, keep working on it. I like your mentality that you're just trying to keep learning, keep pushing yourself, and keep growing. Like don't get stagnant.
Yeah, it's always like frustrating whenever you feel like get that writer's block. It always definitely sucks. That's usually what happens. Sometimes I'll get like writer's block really bad, and then I'll eventually I'll cook up something fire, or at least something that I'm like, all right, this sounds pretty fire. That's like how my last tune, that work that I was showing you, I'd been like kind of bumming, just like fuck, dude, like got a really bad writer's block, and then just started. That was actually an idea I had started probably like a month or two ago, and just like was going back through some of my old ideas, and then just ended up just locking in on it, and ended up making something really cool, and I was like, hell yeah.
Dude, yeah.
So
sometimes you got to give it some time, give it some space, come back to it.
Yeah, just
change your mindset a little bit, The ear fatigue thing is real.
For sure. Especially like my producing speakers are terrible. Like I have good speakers for like my mixer and stuff, but like my actual like desktop speakers I still have to upgrade. I'm just using some like fucking bullshit ass Logitech. Dude, they're rough.
Bro, that's another tip is make your shit bang on the computer speakers. And then, you don't have to make it all crazy mixed down and stuff. Right, like you learn the basics on the computer speakers.
Like
at one point is popular with Apple headphones.
with Apple headphones.
Probably. I produce with AirPods in sometimes.
Yeah.
Just for reference.
Like,
But yeah, dude. You got any like tips or anything you want to share with people out there? Starting out, I know you're pretty new to the game yourself too, but what advice would you give someone starting off right now that wants to make it in the dubstep rhythm scene?
Just like be yourself, be kind.
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah, stay true. Like be in it for the music and nothing else, really. That's like my main goal is like just to produce the best music I can and put on the best shows. Like give people like a good experience. I want like what I think of like whenever I play a set is like whenever I first started going to shows and stuff and be like, damn, this is fire. Like this is crazy. Like I want people to have that like same experience, like in a sense.
Recreate the nostalgia of it. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming out here, brother. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me out here.
No problem, man. And everyone out there, go check out Potent in the link in description.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Smoke a bunch of weed.
Smoke weed. Love you guys. Peace.